Jake Ludington here at Discover 2015 in London, and I'm here with Ken Wan. And I keep hearing about Right Mix as I wander around the show floor. What is that?
Hey Jake, I'm really excited at the show floor here because we're doing a lot of work around Right Mix. And what we recognize is that most of our customers, as they look to enhance or transform their IT environment, they're looking to bring in and leverage public clouds or private clouds. And what we're realizing is that they want to figure out what the right mix of traditional IT, public cloud, and private cloud is. So private clouds are great when you have services that have security requirements, compliance requirements, and particular performance requirements. Public cloud is great when you're doing dev test or some development activity, and then your traditional IT is, of course, great when you're running all your traditional applications. What we find is we're talking to more customers. In fact, we did research with 451 recently. Talked to over 1,000 customers. What does their environment look like and where will it be in the future? Is that they are all saying that we need a certain mix of private clouds, public clouds, and traditional IT in order to support all their different workloads.
So I mean, that sounds like a complex thing to sort out. So how are you guys helping people figure that out?
It's a great question. There's three aspects to the right mix story. The first is around defining your right mix. And that's where we have a lot of people available, our professional services folks, who can help our customers figure out what their right mix should be. It'll vary based on your business, on your industry. So we've helped over 3,000 customers figure out what their right mix is already with our cloud system and other Helion products. So we have a pretty strong portfolio of folks who can help out. So that's one part of the right mix story.
So this is like a sort of consultancy. You talk to people, interview them about what they're doing, what they'd like to do, and you help them figure out based on a series of questions.
Exactly. What are your workload requirements? What compliance requirements do you have? What security requirements? What are your performance requirements? What are the workloads you're trying to provide out to your customers? And and then matching the right infrastructure to support that.
Now, do they have to only use HP technologies, or is that just a part of the piece?
It's part of the piece. Absolutely. One of the beauties of the right mix strategy is that we follow an open architecture. That we can use third-party hardware, we can use third-party software that can plug in. It's all API-based, so it's a very, very flexible environment. In fact, as we look at the infrastructure, the hardware that's supported, that's a second big part of the right mix, is how to power your right mix. We have integrated systems like Cloud System, we have platforms like Cloudline, we have the new Synergy products, as well as integration, support for any third-party products, any third-party hardware, servers, storage, networking. So we have a lot of opportunity, a lot of options to offer our customers around the infrastructure to power their right mix. Another big news that we had at this show is an agreement with Microsoft to resell their public cloud services, Azure. So that brings in another option for our customers. We're giving them a lot of flexibility in what kind of infrastructure they can pick. The third piece to the right mix strategy is optimizing your right mix, and that's all the management. So you don't want to have one management set of tools for your public cloud, a different for your private cloud, a different for your traditional environment. It gets just much too complex.
That sounds a little scary, like a single pane of glass solution, which I always sort of shy away from. Are you really saying that you have a solution that will help manage all platforms?
We are building out your management capabilities that support your traditional environment, your public cloud, and your private cloud. So, for example, we have one orchestration capability across the entire environment. We have automation tools that work across the entire environment, security tools, so to simplify the management of your right mix of infrastructure.
Okay, that makes sense. But so it's not necessarily a single.
It's not
pane
like
of glass.
a single pane of glass. Because the fact is, IT is very complicated. Operations is very complicated, right? You have security concerns, you have compliance concerns, you have performance logging, you have so many different aspects. But what we're trying to do is to build tools that work across all three different environments. So you don't have three different security monitoring tools, you have three different logging tools, three different performance management tools, right? To simplify the environment that the management tools for this environment.
And we all want everything to be simple. So thanks,
That's right.
Ken.
Thanks, Jake.